So last week, I made the trip to Grand Rapids, Michigan to attend the Grand Valley Aquarium Club auction. So while I was there, I decided to stop by Watercolors Aquarium Gallery, which I hadn't visited in a few years. During that time, the store changed locations, and I was really excited to see what was in store at the new location. As you can see, this store has an absolutely beautiful layout, which in my opinion is one of the most beautiful aquarium store layouts that I've seen. To go with the beautiful layout, the store has some really awesome fresh and saltwater display tanks, so let's take a moment and check them out. I do want to stop here for just a moment at this last display tank to show you one particular fish. So these black clownfish with the white markings are the Maccullochi clownfish, which is one that's pretty hard to get a hold of. I am pretty impressed that they're able to keep a pair in here without too many aggression issues from what I can see. So now that we've seen the display tanks, let's take a look at the freshwater sail tanks, which honestly are just as good as the display tanks. So let's meander through these tanks and see what interesting fish we can find. As you probably already have figured out, this store has a strong aquascaping theme, and they have plenty of dry goods and equipment to make your perfect aquascape. There was also a great saltwater section that had a really large frag tank with lots of great frags available for purchase. You could also find a lot of great saltwater fish here, but there were definitely a few fish that caught my attention, especially these two bamboo sharks. While these fish were not for sale, I was talking to the owner, and he did say they're starting to get to the age where they might have some pups. So it'll definitely be fun to come back at some point in the future and see if they've been able to spawn. So let's go ahead and look at some of the other great saltwater fish that you can find here at Watercolors. So now that we've made it to the back of the store, there's a surprise for us. Ben, the owner, took me to the downstairs section where all the quarantine is happening, and it's quite impressive. So actually I'm going to let Ben tell you about the saltwater quarantine system.
These 4 tanks are on one central sump, one central filtration system. That way we can get an entire shipment of saltwater fish, put the whole shipment in there and keep it there for 4 weeks. We have 6 systems like that, so we can get in a shipment every week, keep it down here for 4 weeks, make sure it's completely healthy and quarantined before it goes upstairs.
So after the saltwater section, there were 3 rows of freshwater quarantine down here as well. Poking around down here, I was able to find some pretty interesting fish. So I'd like to thank Watercolors for allowing me to come film their wonderful fish store. So if you're in the Grand Rapids area, I would highly recommend checking them out. You won't be disappointed. So that being said, stay safe, stay fishy, and I'll catch you on the next video.